We are not going to allow Khomeini to be praised in this wonderful land. My fellow Canadians, I want to thank every one of you to be here. I see Iranian Canadians from all walks of life. I can see Iranian Canadians from various affiliations to various political thoughts. I welcome all of you to be here. You're all Canadians. You're all Canadians from Iranian descent, and you're all human beings, of course, and you are here to raise your voice against violation of the rights of humans in our homeland, Iran. Yes. My friends, a few years ago, our Parliament of Canada passed a resolution and condemned the massacre of 1988 in Iranian prisons by the order of a man, by the order of the man who those people are celebrating his 26th anniversary of death. Parliament of Canada resolved that that act was crime against humanity. Crime against humanity. These people are celebrating a man who was convicted as committing crime against humanity by the Parliament of Canada. When are they going to awaken? Why are they going to come to terms? When they are going to learn these very basic fundamentals of human rights. Shame on them, shame on them, shame on those people in that compound, the compound which carries the name of Islam. They have hijacked the Muslim religion. They have hijacked the religion of 1.2 billion people on this planet. Shame on them, shame on them.
And the defecation that he has left on this planet, and that has continued from 1979 to this day.
Here, here.
But trust me, Ayatollah Khomeini is not the problem. The problem is one of Islamism. And if you cannot identify, there will be Khomeini here, there will be Khomeini tomorrow. One comes from Iran, the other comes from Saudi Arabia. The very people who are today going to fight for ISIS are traveling from the same centers, not just over here, including the same center where Thomas Mulcair just 2 weeks ago went and said they have done a great service. Yes. We need to hold our political party leaders, they hold their feet to the fire. You cannot join a masjid prayer where the women are sent to the back and then you say, Alhamdulillah, this community has offered so much. No! Our message is to, whether it's the Prime Minister or Justin Trudeau, who by the way joined ISNA, the same place where two girls were not allowed to play into a soccer team because it was un-Islamic.
Oh, shit.
This was Ayatollah Khomeini's virus that has spread right across this country. And a Catholic school board was scared and said, we will keep the two girls out of the team to accommodate a school that was visited by Justin Trudeau and Thomas Mulcair and praising them. Shame. This is the Islamic Society of North America. Ayatollah Khomeini is dead, but Ayatollah Khomeini is alive. And if you do not understand that, you will suffer tremendously in this country. Exactly. For heaven's sake, this is not about Iran. This is about Canada. This is about Western civilization. This is about the equality of men and women. This is about the rights of gays and straights. This is the right of black and white. There are no more Siah people anywhere in the world. The people who have brought catastrophe around the world will never be forgiven, but they will give us a tough time if our eyes are not open. And we say that between Islam and Islamism, there is a big difference. We will not allow Islamic law to determine the laws of Canada, the United States, or anywhere, not even in Iran. Thank you very much. I hope that you can keep religion and state separate.
And making your voice heard against religious fascism across the street. Ladies and gentlemen, the organizers of today's protest, which brought together the hundreds of people that you see here to denounce the celebration of Khomeini, call upon the elected officials at every level of government to condemn this event in the strongest possible terms. We believe that today's heinous gathering is a celebration of execution. It's a celebration of rape. It's a celebration of unjust imprisonment. It's a celebration of torture. In short, ladies and gentlemen, what happened across the street today was a celebration of crimes against humanity. We also believe that this event is a deep insult both to Canadian society, which respects human rights, and to the thousands of members of the Iranian community who have escaped persecution in Iran. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in 2013, Canada's parliamentarians came together to recognize the 1988 massacre of thousands of political prisoners in Iran, a massacre ordered directly by Ayatollah Khomeni. The parliamentarians recognized it as constituting crimes against humanity under international law. So while we recognize that the Charter gives everyone the right to freedom of opinion and expression, we ask our elected officials to condemn the event that happened across the street forcefully and publicly, and to draw attention to the detrimental effects of such gatherings on Canadian society. We want them to investigate the sources of funding for it. And to take legal steps if it's financed in violation of Canadian law. We want our lawmakers to take steps to prevent young members of the Muslim community to be indoctrinated and brainwashed by this type of hate propaganda. And we want them to use the full force of the law in a manner consistent with the Charter. It's a document we love and respect. But we want them to use the full force of the law to limit such hateful gatherings in the future. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, most importantly, we call upon our elected officials to continue to pressure the Islamic Republic of Iran to respect human rights. Khomeini died 26 years ago, but his legacy of gross human rights violations continues to this day. We ask our public officials not to forget about the victims and to pursue justice every single day. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.